Harvard and Stanford did a study and it showed that there were some cities where Black children and Latino children were left farther behind than all others. Minneapolis was one of those cities. Our children were already being failed by our many systems before the pandemic, before the murder of George Floyd, before the economy and inflation, and we could lose a generation of children if we don't do something different. It's on us. And so innovation, innovation, innovation. We will not allow our children to fail.
Over the years, when people have come to me and they've said, Jeff, we understand what's happening in the Harlem Children's Zone. Where else can we see something that's comparable? The first place that I've always mentioned has been the Northside Achievement Zone.
The Northside Achievement Zone is a place-based collaborative of more than 25 community-based organizations and schools. They work together, driven by data, on a holistic approach to end multi-generational poverty using education, whole family support, and systems change as the levers. Our partnership with families begins with prenatal support and continues until their scholars are to and through college.
The Minneapolis study has done decades of work on the value of early childhood education. If we get them early, give them the skills early, help their parents, help their kids get a good education, it can transform not just lives, but multiple generations.
NAZ has such a strong focus on early childhood education. When a family doesn't have another funding source, NAZ steps in with their scholarships to make sure that families are cared for and held as they prepare their scholar for a lifelong educational journey.
Parents partner with a NAZ Family Achievement Coach who works with them to set specific goals for themselves and tap into their power as caregivers to ensure their scholars are college ready.
They were like, okay, we're gonna hook you up with a NAZ coach. Anytime I need any type of support or assistance, she's there.
Coaches are kind of like liaison between the school and the families. Their roles are to set goals with the scholars and with the families, and then to navigate anything that the scholar needs to be successful.
We provide different resources to help build foundations within families, one family at a time. We help map out goals for them and connect families with free resources and services to help achieve their goals.
We have an office and they beat our door down. We come from where they are. So building relationships and building that trust is very important.
Good, my man.
Coaches connect parents to NAZ anchor organizations who partner with them on core issues like stabilizing housing, finding employment, or critical behavioral supports.
Stable housing is really critical to so many different areas of our lives, and for NAZ families, that translates into stability for kids. Kids that are stable and in the same place each night are able to learn. They're able to really begin to grow and prosper.
The impact that COVID has had in terms of grief and loss, the impact it's had on learning. We're seeing a lot more trauma, a lot more anxiety, we're seeing a lot more depression, but NAZ has been in the game around the importance of mental health. So as these things happened, we were able to be there to walk alongside of the scholars and their families, and so that kids can get the resources they need right away.
And central to NAZ is Family Academy, which empowers parents with information about how to support their child's development and academic journey.
Family Academy is a series of 4 different parent education classes. It provides a space, an opportunity for parents to fail, and as a result, they learn how to expand on their parenting skills.
Since I became a part of the NAZ family, I became an even better parent. Because I feel like if you're a healed individual, you can be a better parent too.
NAZ bolsters academics with one-on-one tutoring and robust out-of-school programming such as science-focused events. Corporate partners often participate, connecting scholars to the broader community.
Northside STEM aspires to provide youth here in the North Minneapolis communities exposure and engagement in the world of STEM.
To prepare them to be workers of today, tomorrow, and the future.
The chemical reaction event that we hosted with Medtronic, I think that one was really a hit. Medtronic brought a slew of volunteers, and many of their volunteers look just like the kids that were in the space with them.
This is so cool!
I don't believe in just writing a check.
Medtronic employees will have year-round opportunities to volunteer their skills and their support for NAZ families, and our employees will have a chance to learn and develop through this.
And where the NAZ strategy really makes a difference is that we focus on both tapping into parent and youth power to bring about sustained community transformation, while also constantly gathering data to support families as they lift themselves out of poverty and move their children along a path to college.
We need people on the ground who are raising their hands and saying, I'm going to be here until this thing is fixed.
As you think about NAZ and their goal of really providing access, it is completely aligned with our goal to enrich lives through technology. Tomorrow's talent is here today.
When I first moved here, I came across and I heard about the Northside Achievement Zone as this beacon of hope. So I was excited to go there and learn everything I could.
We all agree that our North Star is that we together create this culture of achievement. And at NAZ, we will not give up. We are going to continue best practices, let's do them in earnest, on the ground, in partnership with families and partners, work on policies, and we'll do it over and we'll do it over again until we get it right, because our children are worth that.